Of course, the turnovers, like usual, we've got to limit those. But yes, we've got to keep their bigger players off the glass and grab as many rebounds as we can.
It's going to be. Winning the tip was Poindexter for the Chieftains. She's going to take a three and get nothing but the twine. So that you don't see that very often. The girl that, or any kid, any team, the kid that jumps centers in a traveling violation right off the bat. So you talk turnovers at the top of the program just a few seconds ago, and there it is, the first one, traveling violation against Harding.
Well, you got 6'1" shooting the three-pointer and hitting nothing but net. That's a little scary.
Adams has drawn that against her. That one isn't good, but on the offensive rebound is Deasia Thomas. Looks like we got a jump ball, so it's going to go Broken Arrow on the alternating possession. And they're going to come out with a press very similar to what Broken Arrow does, if they're going to go with the big girl out front. And I think, if Broken Arrow had a couple of more big kids, I think that might be what they try to do with Miranda Givens as well. There's a three on the way. Hey, count that. Oh, nice play by Miranda Givens to knock that one out. So a couple of threes to start this for both teams. And we are tied at 3 early. Osborne puts it on the floor once, now looking for another three. As Dement puts it on the floor and looks like it goes off her knee. No, going to say Duffy hit it last.
I'm not sure the laws of physics would allow for that to happen right there, but they got the call.
Poindexter hustles it down just before going back court. That's a tough match for Adams, especially if they put Poindexter inside. Givens going to be called for the foul as they went down low on Osborne. Able to spin around and get free. It's Givens first, and that's a player the Lady Tigers can ill afford to lose.
Yeah, they went right at her and went right at her quick and hard.
The men's first one is good, 4-3. The visiting team from Sapulpa. Good box out there, but the point went in anyway. Now they've changed up to almost a man on the inbounds.
Nice.
Harding got it, nice cut. She's going to take it all the way in. Goes up with the left, can't get it. Rebound, Givens, good. Lady Tigers tie it. Good hustle by Givens to get back down there. Now breaking the press. And going to give it up and going to go across to Poindexter for an easy two. That was too easy. Look across, she does.
Want to break the press quick, and Sapulpa did that just then.
The men's going to come in and get called for a foul. Hines really had nowhere to go, didn't give her any room to move, got underneath her, fouled her right away. So it could be a live by the press, die by the press kind of night. Inside, Givens ducks under and gets the two. Steal by Duffy from behind. Lady Tigers looking to take their first lead tonight. Ooh, risky pass. Good catch by Hines. Now she's trapped down in the corner. And she walked or stepped on the baseline. Either way, turnover, Lady Tigers.
Got down in that corner, and you can't go there.
Especially without maintaining your dribble.
That's right.
And Hines gave it up in a hurry once she got the ball and had nowhere to go. Dement's going to penetrate, beat everyone down the court, go in easily. Oh, it doesn't go. Givens reaches in, got a jump ball. It's going to go Sapulpa's way. She and Thomas were tied up. Looks like Dooney asking for a charge. Step up and take a charge. Don't let her drive all the way down. Kick out, three on the way, and it's good for Dement. And she caused Lady Tigers some problems last year. Givens goes ahead, and Oak just gets it as it bounces around. Good find again by Duffy. Duffy averaging on nearly 5 assists a game. Has 2 already here early, and the bucket goes down for Osborne. Relaxing a little bit more in this press now, just straight up man-to-man. Oh, and the steal by DeMint.
Oh, she missed it.
Missed
Easy
it.
layup.
Yeah, had the chance. This careless was Adams getting with the basketball, and DeMint was able to pick that one. Duffy's going to penetrate, go up with the left, and oh, just rolls over the rim, doesn't get it.
2 layups that both teams should have made.
Nice steal, well defended in there by Harding. Hines gets it slapped away from behind. Quickly coming the other way, Poindexter against Givens. Goes back to Mint. 2-pointer, foot was on the line, doesn't go. She gets her own rebound, is not blocked out by Harding. Now from the corner, doesn't go, and again an offensive rebound. Timeout, Dooney, and he's not happy. We're going to take a timeout here, a 30-second break on Aerovision. Too many second chance opportunities for Sapulpa there, Mick.
Yeah, we gave up 2 offensive rebounds. You give a team like Sapulpa 3 chances at scoring, they're gonna hurt you.
Got to do the little things, and I think that was the first thing you said when you came into the booth, if you can call it a booth. We are perched up a little bit. There's a 3-pointer on the way, misses everything. Givens had an offensive rebound, then lost it. And right down there to cause trouble. Number 10, DeMint. And she's worth a mint.
Yeah.
Oh, nice hustle
hustle.
from Miranda Givens. Lands on the basketball. Surprised she didn't hurt her hip. And she's holding it a little bit.
It's a great hustle. When your biggest kid on your team hustles like that, you got to be happy about it.
It's got to inspire the rest of them. DeMint for 3. Gets it. Chieftains open up an 8-point lead right now. Lady Tigers, short-handed, can't afford to fall behind too much.
Gotta watch that 10 count right here.
Doohan gets it across, almost double dribble. She's going to take it on in and score. So Hannah Doohan off the bench, not intimidated at all. Comes a 2-on-1 break. Hines at 5'4" can do nothing against the 6'1" Poindexter.
Boy, she caught that ball high, kept it high, went back up with it. It's exactly what you want out of a big girl.
Nice pass again from Duffy to Givens. Givens could have gone straight up there. That's kind of the opposite of what you were talking about.
Yeah, she was a little more out of position than Sapulpa was down here on our end, and that's another one of those little things. And when the ball's coming down the floor, you've got to be thinking of your positioning all the time. She was open, got the ball, but she was too far under the basket, had to take that dribble, and couldn't convert on the 3-point play, but we got the foul and hopefully 1 free throw out of it.
That block is down there for a reason. Don't get any deeper than that block.
Yeah. Court awareness.
Givens, nice help, comes over. So Duffy and Givens teamed on almost a good steal there. Well played.
Yeah, great positioning. Just one-on-one basketball. Really good defending right there by Duffy. And good help by Givens.
Kiana Clark checking in. A little more size on the court now. She goes in for Duffy. The men's going to back it back out, try to go inside. Poindexter puts it on the floor. Now it goes over to Osborne. Good defense right now. Good sequence for the Lady Tigers. Oh, DeMint takes it in, doesn't get the call, but the ball rolls off. Doohan thought she had a charge. Trapped, nowhere to go with it. Traveling violation against Harding. DeMint gets out of that one too easily. Someone's going to have to step up. Givens almost got the ball back. Here's a 3 on the way from Poindexter. Doesn't go. Long rebound for DeMint. Forces it inside. Easy shot doesn't go right there for Lewis. So, not that Sapulpa didn't have their chances.
Yeah, DeMint's a little jitterbug out there on the floor tonight. She's quick and in position.
Stealing that long pass and going all the way was Osborne for Sapulpa. Long pass, kind of ill-advised right there in that situation. But got no help because Harding didn't go to the ball strong enough. DeMint's going to get called for a block there. It's a good matchup with DeMint and Hines. They're both basically about the same size, about 5'4". DeMint has 2 now, so that's good news for the Tigers. Mark that down at 1:40 to play in the first.
It might be good for us if she has to get a little soft on Hines. Might free her up for a couple of good looks at some threes.
3 on the way, in and out, doing nice block out. Lomack couldn't get it. Duffy's going to push. She's going to take the shot. Short. Duffy runs across, tries to alter the shot of Poindexter, but to no avail. 11-point lead at the 1 minute mark in the first, 23-12, Chieftains.
Well, you get your big girl out running the break like that and finishing on a wide open layup on the other end. That's hard to stop.
Hines gets her second 3 of the game right there. Poindexter pull-up 3, no. And just not blocking out again. Lady Tigers allowing Lewis to come in and get the rebound, and she's fouled. That was Kiana Clark with the foul. Kamaya Cowan is going to come in. And we've seen her enough that we do know she will block out. Lomack on the floor, drives. Gives it up inside. Doesn't go. Thomas couldn't get that one. Here comes the left-handed Adams. Long pass, and a foul is going to be called on Sapulpa. And I don't think Dooney wants that pass.
Yes. Dribbled herself into some trouble. Made the one pass that you should not make, long and cross court.
Adams only a sophomore. There's a block. Adams needs to work on her. You know, most times you see girls work on the left hand. She needs to work on that right-handed dribble, being left-handed.
Yeah.
Get that off hand so you can take it back the other way. Duan's going to check back in. Clark's going to have a seat. That foul was on Clark. She was in there for a short time and picked up 2 fouls. Did a good job for us while she was in there, though. Little penetration. Throwing it away is Osborne as she was looking down low for Poindexter, but not to be. Givens loses her handle at the free throw line. And that one's good by Osborne. 10-point game at the half. We'll be back at the quarter. Excuse me, back for the second quarter after this. 25-15, Lady Tigers trail on Arrowvision. Too many turnovers right now going for the Lady Tigers, and they're going to have to clean that up, Mick.
Yeah, I think I had them down for 8 turnovers in that first 8 minutes of play, and boy, you let a team like Sapulpa have that many chances. Throw in the offensive rebounds that Sapulpa got early, and that's easy to see where the 10-point deficit comes from.
Yeah, you just lose possessions right there.
Yeah, we didn't shoot poorly.
There's a nice little back door from Harding. And
Yeah,
going to the line will be Adams to shoot a pair.
Think back on that first quarter, we did not have a lot of shot attempts.
No. When you think about it, 15 points, 2 of those were threes. Probably shot the ball pretty well. Only probably missed a couple. So it's not going to be good if you have as many turnovers as you have shot attempts.
That's right.
Hines tried to step in there and swipe that pass, couldn't. Hines going to have a chance at a three right here. It's on its way, short. Chieftains rebound high. She wanted to reach in. Pull up from behind. Oh, man, it got hit from behind.
Might have missed one there. We'll take it.
Yeah. That one didn't go. Obviously, it was Lomack taking that shot. Now she has the basketball up at the top. Harding on her. Penetration inside. It's going to be a three-point opportunity for Thomas.
Those situations there, Steve, you can make one mistake but don't make two. We gave up the baseline, let her drive in for that layup, and then we made our second mistake by fouling her.
That's the sophomore Deshante Thomas.
Yeah.
Not the Asia Thomas, who's the senior. But she can't convert on the three-point play, and Duffy throws that away. Missed the communication. Zigging when she thought was going to be zagging, and made the pass to no one. Lomack and Duffy doing battle right there. Lomack gets the ball across, going to penetrate. Pass inside, shot doesn't go. Battle inside again. Here's going to be a third opportunity. Third time not the charm. And there's we got a jump ball. So good effort in there by Alexis Lewis. 3 shots, doing all the work on her own. But nothing going. Pressure out front. Able to drive around it, but not able to score.
Good block out by Harding right there.
Haven't been able to say that too much tonight. The Lady Tigers can just block out and cut down those second chance opportunities. They'll get back in this ball game.
Yeah, they're definitely not out of it. Just a few possessions here and there.
Cowan has the ball on the block, puts it on the floor, almost loses the handle on it. And she does, and going to be a tie-up and going back the Lady Tigers' way. Hines going to check back in. And Duffy's going to come to this bench. Lady Tigers. Adams puts it on the floor, picks up her dribble and gets trapped. Givens puts it on the floor and gets fouled.
I think first time I have noticed us running that offense there. Girl at the high post, a lot of cutting and movement. Looked like it might have caught Sapulpa off guard there. I don't think they were ready. It wasn't our typical spread.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hines in the corner and going to go up. She's going to get fast, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Hines is 75% free throw shooter. 6 of 8 on the field. If your name is not Miranda Givens, you've not shot very many free throws for the Lady Tigers. That's because all the activity is outside. Hines gets that one to go. And that one as well.
We're in the 1-and-1. We need to continue to be aggressive.
Hey, there's what I like. The Chieftains throwing the ball around a little bit.
Pressure paying off for us.
Wow. Hines just threw, sometimes I've seen a lot more passes just to nowhere tonight from the Lady Tigers than we've seen in the past. Baseline doesn't go. Offensive rebounds. No one blocks out. She's fouled by Hines. So Hines doesn't block out and then complicates things with the foul on Poindexter. Now, I know there's a big height advantage there, but you got to put the body into her.
Kind of goes back to that one mistake, not two.
Yeah. And that's a spot that Hines isn't used to being in. When she rebounds, she's coming from the outside in.
Mm-hmm.
So in her defense. But got to put somebody quick on her and on Poindexter because she can shoot from the outside. She can proven she can put it on the floor and go too. Right. So, when you're 6'1" and can do that, and you're matched against 5'4", you've got an advantage because you can just post up inside if you need to.
I'm going to guess that she's related to one of the boys basketball players from a few years back. Boy, he was big. I want to say 6'9", 6'10"-ish. Great player for Sapulpa. I don't know if that's a...
Oh. Lady Tigers got lucky. Little collision down there and called the block. Thought they were going to call the walk, but 1-and-1 for Miranda Givens.
When we've broken the press quickly, we've gotten good layups, good shot attempts. That was another one of those.
That's almost happened both ways. It seems like that's the key, breaking that press. Givens hits that one.
Yep.
So Givens, who's shot 30 free throws, 31 now, 30 coming in, and Harding was next close to her at 14. So Givens now 20 of 32 from the line. Another quickly dribbled press breaker. Number 3, 4-3, doesn't go. That was Lomack. Cowan clears it. Here comes Duffy. 3 on the way. No, Cowan underneath, and she was fouled. That's one of those cases girls just need to know they can go straight up against Kamaya there. And everybody likes to swing that arm.
That's Sapulpa's 9th foul. We were just got into the 1-and-1 a minute ago, and already 2 more fouls.
That one's pure from Cowan. Lady Tigers going on a little mini run here. Cowan hits this, they can cut it to 6. Nope. Givens makes a battle to get it. She's going to grab the loose ball. Nice play by Miranda Givens, and she gets bellied up against, and there's going to be a foul with a push. So Givens going back to the line, and she's going to get a shoot 2. We needed to get both. I'm asking for both. Going to be greedy. There's the first one, and it's pure. So Givens now is 3 for 3 on the night. Four of a kind, the shooter's bounce, as you would call it, right? Not the shooter's roll this time. She got the shooter's bounce.
She's got a great looking shot. That junior college up in Kansas is going to be happy to have her.
They're going to give them because they're going to extend her. She'll be able to shoot from 3.
Yep. Nice.
There she goes. Anticipation. Givens saw that one coming across to Poindexter and swiped Osborne's long distance pass away.
You and I had a great view. She was all the way down under the basket where she's supposed to be and made a cut on a cross-court pass, tipped it out of bounds. Great job, Miranda Givens.
There's going to be a hold right there on Adams, trying to deny Lomack from getting the basketball. Coming in now for the Lady Tigers, Dimon Sanders. So it's Duffy, Sanders, Harding, Dewan, and Cowan.
Nice help by Harding.
Cowan gets over a little bit to helping over, just going over Harding that time. Nothing she could do. That was an air ball, and Deasia Thomas just went over the top and got it.
And that wasn't her girl, but she did a great job of rotating down and trying to block out.
Wow, Dewan to Cowan. Nice give and go. Duffy stepping up defensively, not allowing an easy inbounds pass. Lady Tigers has a 5-point lead, and here comes Hines. Sanders is going to come out. Coach Junior wants to talk with her a little bit about maybe being somewhere. Oh, Lady Tigers did get the basketball back, so Duffy creates the turnover on that inbounds pass. Tries to go over the top, no good there. Doing kinds of slows the break down a little bit, but now pushing it was the sophomore Sanders, or the sophomore Thomas, and there's a three-pointer. Hines going to put it on the floor, kick it out. Harding for three, got it. That was key. Lady Tigers needed that one after the last possession there. Oh, Hines goes in, gets the steal. We're going to have a jump ball, and the ball is going to go over to Sapulpa. Getting down on the floor for it was the sophomore Deshante Thomas.
Those are two completely different possessions for the Lady Tigers. The one before, we got stagnant. Weren't moving the ball, no cutters. That one right there, we had girls moving everywhere.
No, and they're going to get a push off on Poindexter.
Yeah.
Am I seeing that right? That's her second.
Leaned in and then cut the other direction. The official just happened to be looking right at it.
So Poindexter has two, and DeMint has two. And Poindexter's still in. Now, we haven't seen DeMint this quarter, I don't believe, because of those two fouls.
That's right.
Givens puts it on the floor, tries to go up underneath the basket too far. Can't get it, coming back. Someone's going to call for a foul for the Lady Tigers.
Oh, no. Oh,
it was Doings.
Ooh, I saw that two go up, and I thought it was Givens.
Nope, no Doing. Cowan's going to check back in, and probably Doing's going to come out. That's her first. Let's see. Nope, it's going to be Sanders.
Noticing a little offensive, defensive strategy on our substitutions here. Got Sanders coming in for the defense. And Cowan playing offense. Most of the Cowans I know are very offensive minded.
Well, this one's offensive minded, and the other one, it's just offensive. So, and I'm not talking about anyone from her family. Trap down there. Doing for three. Strong. I like she was confident with it, though, wasn't she?
Yes, she was.
Hines got to stop her up front. No, nice little step to the left. Doesn't go. Rebound and a foul. As Deshante Thomas is going to go to the line. That foul was on Doing. That one's good. So Lady Tigers, they got it as close as 5 just a couple of minutes ago, but now it's back to 7. There's Darlene Caleb. Coach Sapulpa, one of the premier coaches in this area, if not in the state. She's been around a long time. Does a great job. Assistant athletic director over there also at Sapulpa. Yep. Lady Tigers, a violation there. Don't even get it across half court. With no DeMint and Poindexter also kind of in foul trouble, Lady Tigers need to take advantage.
Yeah, there wasn't much excuse for that.
Duffy pokes
Two different
away.
players had an opportunity to take that ball across half court.
Givens almost with the foul. Deshante Thomas with that offensive rebound and bucket, a 10-point lead. If you're going to catch it there in that corner, get it out of there. Cowan throws it away. She had a lane she could have dribbled in. Givens has got to be careful down there on the floor. Poindexter had leaked out, got an easy one. Sanders back off the bench. Duffy's going to be trapped in the corner, gets it over to Hines before that can happen. Hines puts it on the floor. She's going to be tripped. And that's going to be on Deasia Thomas.
Well, Steve, I know we're not keeping live stats here, you and I, but one stat that I'd be afraid to look at right now would be Sapulpa's second chance points. Seems like every time they miss, they've got somebody there to grab a loose ball, and they don't always score right off that rebound. Sometimes it's a foul, and they get their points off the free throw line, but I easily the 12-point difference here tonight.
And you know Coach Dooney will be talking about that when he gets those girls in the locker room.
Yep.
And the thing is, most of them come after, it seems to me that maybe they're letting Sapulpa girls just penetrate too deep when they beat the press and not meeting them with the defense up high enough.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Sapulpa's really good at breaking that first wave of defense.
There's a foul and a bucket by Osborne. Her chance to make a traditional three-point play hold up.
It's a good strong finish right there from the free throw line. You don't see a lot of three-point plays from there.
Yeah, that's what we talked about, that mid-level of the game, which is almost gone in the high school and college level.
Nice find right there.
Looking for a
Still
cutter.
got your dribble.
There she goes. She puts on with the left hand, a little pump fake. Doesn't get it. Givens, offensive glass, and scores. Givens good defense there. Cutting things off, not allowing that second chance point to score.
Nice.
Three-point shot on the way. Penetrate. Oh, missed it. Kiana Clark was in there battling for the offensive rebound with two Lady Chieftains, and it goes out of bounds off her.
I know Coach Dooney will be all right with that right there. We've got a good push off a great outlet pass right there. Good find for an open three, and we attempted to go get an offensive rebound. Those are all positives right there.
Timeout. These last 38 seconds. So a little bit of run there as we go to half. Let's see if we're going to get a full or a.
We've seen at least twice that they've had at least 3 attempts.
Yeah.
And again, you just can't beat a good quality team.
I think they spell that out. I don't know how many second chance opportunities they've had, but there's one nice positioning down there. You speak of it by Alexis Lewis. Open the lead up to 14, but it's been those second chance opportunities combined with the turnovers that have allowed Sapulpa to get in this big lead right now.
Nice
Good find. Yes, it was. On the floor, Sanders, and she's going to kick it out. And there's a three for Harding on the way. Gets it.
Good looking shot right there.
Nice ball movement, almost a steal down there by Sanders. She reaches in. Oh, she's going to get called for the foul. Good pressure by Denham Sanders. That's her first.
Coach Dooney is pointing at the clock right there. Love the hustle. But 60 feet from the basket with less than a second to go, and you can let that one go.
Just not knowing that, in a sense, if she gets the 2 points off this, you could consider that a turnover as well.
Absolutely, yeah. It's possibly giving points away.
Right.
Because she's not going to make a shot from that far out. Oh, no.
Ooh, okay, offensive rebound almost came back to haunt the Lady Tigers as we went to half, but it's not going to do it. It's 45-34, Lady Tigers on the short end. We'll be back after this on AeroVision. They are. Lady Tigers on the short end right now, 45-34. They get the basketball to start the second half. Hines is going to go over to Adams. They're going to swing it around. Givens stops that swinging right there and goes back to Hines to the top. A lot of cutting going on.
Tell you what, I saw some ball fakes out there. That's
was Adams doing that. There's a three for Hines, short. Oh, Duffy almost with a steal.
Yeah, I think
And
Duffy
hit it out of bounds.
on the end line when she touched it.
All right. Good
Boy,
kick
she's
up
such
there.
a hustler.
She is.
Man, love that.
Got after that one. Poindexter's going to inbounds it now for the Lady Chieftains. Lady Tigers again in that full court press. DeMint back in the ball game. She with 2 fouls. She and Poindexter both have 2. There's the press breaker. Oh, and Givens got a hand on it, almost batted it away. That one doesn't go, and Givens with the rebound.
Great block out by Harding. Pushed her girl all the way under the bucket.
Oh, and DeMint with the steal. And there's where that left-hand dominant Adams just got her into trouble. Couldn't spin back to the right.
Yeah, if you're going to handle the ball, you've got to be able to use both hands.
Got a couple of years to do that after this year, though. So
she'll work on it. She'll get better.
Duffy thinking about the 3, DeMint in her face. Harding down low. She's being guarded by Osborne.
Nice cut.
Givens almost thought about it. Now she's got it. Oh, and short. Deasia Adams there was to find a little trouble. Osborne puts it on the floor, goes up, can't get it. Hines with a good rebound, blocking out. Adams goes up, going to get called for the charge. Had really nowhere to go with it. And Clement draws the charge. Felt maybe with the left hand she was going to kind of come around and shoot a reverse that time. But
yeah, she gave a good ball fake there. The defender just didn't fall for it. She didn't really have anywhere to go.
That's her 3rd personal. Thomas pulls up from the elbow, back irons it, gets her own rebound. Poindexter spins and scores. Another offensive rebound. If we'd known they're going to have this many, I'm sure you would have been charting points off offensive rebounds. Then go backside. Sanders had it, lost it, tied up. Sapulpa ball. Doing checking in. Hines coming to the side, trying to explain something to her coach. He just looks through her onto the court. Poindexter gives it up to Thomas, who's going to pull up and shoot. Doesn't go, and over the back, Poindexter on Givens. Good block out, and that's going to be the 3rd. That's never a bad thing when you're out on the opposite side of Poindexter to see her pick up her 3rd early in the second half.
Steve, is that a misprint? Am I saying that she's a sophomore?
That's not a misprint, unfortunately. Gosh. Yeah, they're going to have her and Deshaunte Thomas for a little while, and then Alex Lewis is in some time, and there's another bucket. Scrap on the floor, a little tie up there. Lomack. Cowan's going to check in for Sanders. There's that offense-defense sub you were talking about. The referee gave the ball to the wrong team. Hey, if you can get away with it, why not? Cowan puts it on the floor. She gets it down there. She's going to shoot.
If those other 2 officials are any good, they'll tease him in between games.
Oh, yeah, unmercifully.
Yeah.
We might even go down to the officials' huddle and give him a hard time.
Well, it was a nice little inbound play once they gave it to the right team. We'll get a couple free throws out of that.
Cowan misses the first one. Deshaunte Thomas coming in, another sophomore who's seen some valuable minutes for the Chieftains. First points of the half right there for the Lady Tigers, almost 2 minutes in. Excuse me, 3 minutes in. Oh, just not quite able to get that steal. Dewan tapped it away. Givens tried to get it, couldn't.
My goodness.
DeMint puts it on the floor.
Ooh.
Looking down, can Cowan get to the goal in time? She does, and she scores.
It's a difficult finish right there for a lot of younger players. You got two defenders roaring down on you.
And Cowan gets the block. Here comes Harding. Duffy on the far side doesn't go to her, pulls it back out. Tries to go inside to Givens, just not strong enough, and Givens is going to be fouled because that pass went right to Poindexter. I thought maybe Harding was doing a big skip pass and trying to throw it over to Duffy on this side. And
I thought so. That was the player that was open.
If that was the pass, she didn't give her quite enough of it. So Lady Tigers 51-37 on the short end here.
Another thing is we've got 4 turnovers in the first 3.5 minutes. And
4 turnovers and 3 points. That won't bode well.
No.
Duffy putting pressure on Osborne out front. Good defense right there. She goes baseline side. Almost loses it. But then going up and scoring is Deja Thomas. Hines is going to be up for 3. That's a deep one. Short. Duffy tries to battle, but Deja Thomas pulls it down. Osborne gives it up. Lomack. It's just, some of the length is really giving the Lady Tigers fits. Nice hands by Hines, but it hits out of bounds and goes back to Sapulpa.
Yeah, when you're not as big or tall or fast as the other team, you've got to put yourself in better position, and you got to try to outthink them, beat them to the spot. Some of those things that are really hard to coach, and in a young team like what we've got, it's going to be hard.
Kind of a duck in and under move by Osborne, and she gets it. She has 15 for Sapulpa. Duffy being hounded by DeMint. Givens out front, looking, wanted to get a Cowan. Now she goes to Duffy. Duffy's going to take a 3 from the corner, can't get it. Givens puts it on the floor, and she was trapped underneath the basket, and it was blocked out of bounds by Poindexter. And she's lost to contact, I think. So Givens, coming across. She's going to have to replace that. They're going to just sub in for her. Clark's going to do it. So Givens gets poked in the eye. Daniel Stewart helps her out with a little bit of contact solution. Going to get that back in. Adams wants to go to Doohan, doesn't, goes back out. Going to restart it from the top. Cowan looking inside, can't find anyone to go to. Tried to get a cutting Adams, but went through her hands, and DeMint's on the floor. Adams comes in and ties her up. Sapulpa basketball. Lady Tigers in danger of falling behind by 20. And here comes DeMint now, going to push it. Gets past Duffy. 3-point, no, not shot. Pulling it out. Now goes Thomas, is going to duck in and score. Good ball movement by the Chieftains.
Great ball movement. Very unselfish play. Great passing.
Adams puts it on the floor with the right hand, then kicks it back to Duffy, who's going to take a long 3. Doesn't get it. She's just 3 feet behind the line. Scoot up a little bit more, and that's going to go. Little Euro step. Or as I like to call it, a travel. Wasn't called. But Broken Arrow gets the basketball in that alternating possession.
Been out of coaching for a little while, Steve. I don't know if that's a move that they have made a conscious effort to allow. But back when you and I played, that was
a
walk.
That was a no-no. Yeah, that Euro, I don't, sometimes I can see the Euro step actually is good, but that one didn't look quite legal. There's a lot of things that are legal now that weren't when I was growing up. DeMint stopped by Cowan trying to penetrate. That one doesn't go. Is that Poindexter? No, there's going to be a foul down. No, that was Deshante Thomas who was fouled. You know, we're up here in the corner, and I usually call volleyball from here because it's easier to see the court from down up here on the volleyball court. But in basketball, those light blue numbers on the dark blue jerseys just don't do it for these old eyes. It's a little hard to pick up numbers for me.
Yeah. Not, I can agree with that. Very difficult to see. Is Dement the best guard that our Lady Tigers have faced this year? Because she's the best one I've seen.
Yeah, so far. You know, we've still got Bartlesville awaiting, and they have a real good one there. That girl's been playing forever.
But you just, you can't press this one.
No.
And for a team like the Lady Tigers that rely on pressure defense and some turnovers and an up-tempo, you get a good, smart ball handler that just isn't going to get rattled. And I don't recall a single turnover on her part yet tonight, which is my cue for her to turn one over right here.
Well, she knows how to suck, as you saw there. She sucks the defense to her. She's not planning to score. She's not going into there to score. She's going in to suck the defense in and then kick.
Yep. I'd like to know where she's going because she's got these skills to go play at a big-time college.
Cowan called for the walk. Of course, now her height's going to affect her a little bit. She's only 5'4".
Yeah.
But if she can handle, penetrate like that and kick, then it's not going to be a problem. The ultimate in what is termed the floor general.
Yes. Goodness.
Broken had one like that a few years ago, now playing at the University of Tulsa, but could score better than Dement. Was a little bigger than Alexis Galden.
Yes, very similar.
There's a case of Sanders not being confident in her offensive game right there, right?
Absolutely. I wasn't going to say it, but she caught that ball wide open on the wing and no one on her.
Could have taken a dribble in, had a wide open three,
that's
or,
right. Or
kept
least,
on coming.
Yeah, at least put pressure on the defense to do something. I think we mentioned it a game or two back. Draw that defense out. You can make two girls guard you, then somebody's going to be open.
And that could be the difference between Denham Sanders, a sophomore, and Taylor Dement, a senior.
Yeah.
Dement with a crossover, and she's going to penetrate and go with the left. Rolls out, offensive rebound again, and a foul on the Lady Tigers. Nope, traveling.
Good call. She's a little off balance, caught that rebound high. 5 seconds for the Lady Tigers.
Hines trying to penetrate and gets a couple around her and grabbed. Here comes Dement. Oh, there goes the shot, and almost could have been a foul on Doan right there. She grabbed Dement just before that shot. 61-37, Lady Tigers trailing the Sapulpa Chieftains. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this on Aerovision. So, Mick, whenever I gave the third quarter score of 61-37, I didn't realize what I was saying. Can you fill us in a little bit right there?
Yeah, we scored an entire 3 points in that quarter. That, along with our 8 turnovers, spells a 24-point difference.
You didn't realize, I think you can see the difference that Jada Heights can make. I know Sapulpa's a good team, and we're going to struggle to beat them anyway. But Jada Heights, that's 7 points. You know, she's only averaging 2.5 rebounds a game, but it's some of the blocking out that she's doing. 7 of her 12 rebounds on the offensive end. She's got 10 steals. So that's one that hurts us. It cuts into our depth a little bit in the rotation, those sorts of things. Now, is she going to make a difference? Not as far as maybe the win and the loss, but as far as the closeness and the battle that the Lady Tigers are putting up against them right now would make a difference.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're right. She's not going to be a 24-point difference, but her 7 offensive points, few offensive rebounds, assists to play her teammates, blocking out, ball handling. That's another thing that we're going to miss from Jada tonight is just her ability to be confident with the ball and not turn it over, and all that. Yeah, that's going to help a team when she's here. It's going to hurt when she's not.
So the Lady Tigers score first here in the fourth. They get a couple of free throws from Miranda Givens. But then the Lady Tigers did not press the inbounds passer. Got back a little bit better. Another offensive rebound and a tie-up, and it's going to go Sapulpa's way.
Yeah, that was a quick press breaker, but it looked like maybe our Lady Tigers were in a zone press versus the man-to-man.
Offensive foul right there, and that's going to be number 5 because Deasia Thomas immediately walking to the bench. And that was a quick substitution also. Wow. You know, you get that minute there, and it looked like, oh, miscommunication. Doohan picks up the loose ball. Here comes Hines trying to go on to Mint. And one thing I noticed about the Mint's defense, she does overplay to the girls' strong side.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, she's
smart defensive player.
Yeah, she is. She's savvy.
Right there, Hines kind of lost what was going on. She tried to bounce it off someone's leg, and nice battle back to steal, but it was going to be a broken arrow ball and a tie-up. So why not just battle down there, take the tie-up, not the 5-second count.
Yeah, she got herself in a bad spot under the bucket in the 3-second lane, and I think she just kind of panicked a little bit.
Ooh, going to be a blocking foul on Doohan. That'll be her third. Shooting foul. Thomas DeShante, the sophomore who remains in the game. Deasia Thomas, as we mentioned, is fouled out. That one no good, off the side of the rim. Her second on the way and doesn't go. Lady Tigers get the rebounds. They cleared out Givens with that one.
Nice
pass
look.
up to Doohan's. Doohan's going to take it on in. Going to get shut off and then come back to Duffy. Looked at the three, didn't want it, penetrates.
Nice.
Gives it to Givens. Nice pass. Shot blocked to foul. Little disbelief there in Poindexter. And she's gone. Referee over there talking with her a little bit, but I think that was to me, that was not a bad reaction at all. Maybe she said something that we couldn't hear.
I think he's just explaining to
what
the coach
what he saw.
Yeah, I mean she swiped at the ball. Boy, that official was 20 feet away. Made the call, and Coach Caleb called him out on it and wanted an explanation.
I thought maybe he was over there talking about the reaction that Poindexter had after the foul.
No, I think that was pretty typical of a kid who.
That's why I thought the reaction was fine.
Yeah.
That's a carry.
Thank you.
My goodness.
Thank you.
How does this official back here not see that?
Not sure. I think I haven't looked at their entire roster here, Steve, but I think those are Sapulpa's two tallest players on the bench for the rest of the game, and one of them being their leading scorer.
Yeah, Poindexter and Thomas, both seniors. Oh, a steal right there, and here comes Osborne. Little hesitation and gets it. DeMint just hounding Duffy, who goes back door and overthrows Givens.
Offensively, I've noticed a few of the times we've struggled is when we've.
Oh, nice steal by Duffy. Oh, good hustle, but she throws it away. Then poked away by Sanders, but Sapulpa again comes away with it. They're just getting, and it's not that they're hustling any more than Lady Tigers are, but it seems like the ball is just bouncing to them more often in some of those loose ball situations.
It's positioning, confidence with the ball. Boy, when you're confident with the ball, you just hold it differently in your hands.
A little stronger with it.
Not sure what the official said, but all 10 players stayed on one end of the floor like one thing was going to happen. The official ran to the other.
It's a good take, but it doesn't go. And another offensive rebound meant there was no way she was going to shoot that one.
Huh.
Goes inside, can't score. Nice rebound by Clark. Long touchdown pass to Givens, and I think it was, well, going to say it goes off Sapulpa's Lomac. That was a good throw. That was a long way to throw.
It was a gutsy pass. We weren't in position, but Givens out hustled her and got to it first. Nice cut.
Clark
nice
inside.
find.
Oh, can't score. Lomac going the other way. Harding gets back, and that should be a travel.
Well, what a point guard to have that can get a rebound and make a half-court outlet pass to a girl on the run.
So what you're saying is, if you're coaching at the next level, you're going to put her on your recruiting chart.
She'd be my first pick of the bunch out there tonight, that's for sure. She's solid. Look at that.
Oh, and she missed the layup. So far, she struggled a little bit with some of those layups in there. I think she has not hit one inside except maybe early in the game.
Yeah.
The last 4 she's taken have rimmed off about the same way.
Yep. She tried a little floater last time. You can tell that's unusual, her reaction. She's quite disappointed in herself.
There's another zig and zag communication.
It's our 7th turnover.
In the quarter?
Barely over 4 minutes. Pressure's wearing on us.
Oh, smart play by the man. I think in a closer ball game, she's going to get the call. Surrounded in there, and there is a foul.
Yeah, you and I can see she's initiating that contact and just puts the defender in a tough spot. That's where our girls have got to learn to not get beat early.
There you go. The man gets that bucket. That's her 10th point. You know, she's missed some easy ones. Another turnover, Lady Tigers.
Yeah, I like the way Duffy looks up the floor. This game's out of hand tonight, but she looked up. She had a teammate down the floor. A one-handed pass up the floor. That unselfish play will pay off.
Well, again, there'll be a lot of practices over break, and it's going to be a different team when the Tigers come back. Jada Heitch will probably be ready to play a couple of games in, and these girls will be a unit that's more used to playing with each other in the style that Coach Dooney wants. A steal and a tie-up.
Yeah, a lot of coaches look forward to those Christmas breaks because a lot of growth can happen. And I know Coach Dooney may not be pleased with our win-loss record at this point in the season, but boy, he's got some girls that are just playing hard, trying to do things right. And boy, got to love the effort.
Givens knocks that one out of bounds. Osborne's going to inbounds it. And DeMint, who's set out most of the second quarter, maybe even a little more than that, has not been to the bench here in the second half. So Osborne looking like she wants to do something and take Givens, but Miranda's having none of it. She can guard you out there. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, it's a good little battle.
Nice find by DeMint. Easy bucket for Deshawnee Thomas.
Pulpa's been real patient in the second half. Made our girls play a lot of defense, and I think that's affected our offense.
Well, so Duffy got over there and affected the first shot, but the second one goes in for the Chieftains. Oh, and a steal. DeMint.
We need some timeouts. Both teams need to clear their benches right here.
Caleb's going to do it now.
Yeah.
Harding goes up and scores. Caleb calls the, hey, let's call timeout so I can get some girls in. 1:07 left to play in this ball game. 75-42. Sure, Coach Dooney knew it was going to be a tough one, and even got tougher when he lost Jada Heitch. Batted away by Kiana Clark. She's going to push. She's got someone coming behind her. She's going to go up and score. Going to be a block. Chance at a three-point play for Kiana Clark.
Tell you what, I like that. She put her head down, got her eyes up on the rim, and just wasn't going to let that defender bother her, and took a little punishment for it, but got the three-point play.
Going to be another turnover. Harding's going to go to Duffy. Layup by Duffy. Yes. Alexis Lewis handling the ball out there against Harding. She's just going to dribble the clock away. Nope. Oh, all right, here she comes out. Thought better of it.